this cybersecurity matter. I'm joined by expert John McLoughlin. He's speaking to us from Cape Town on the Midday View this hour. John, good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday View. I hope I got your surname correct, McLoughlin.
McLoughlin, absolutely. Thank you very much. It's good to be here.
Welcome. I interviewed Andrew Coates yesterday. He's from Santam. They've done this insurance barometer. Cybersecurity has been identified by South Africans, not just companies, not organizations, not government, but citizens as well, ordinary people, consumers, as one of the top risks today, things that would keep us awake. So if that's the case, and we just played the bite there, he says in the short to medium term, world over, cybersecurity is going to become one of the biggest risks that we've ever faced. How do we protect ourselves, John?
Well, I have to agree that cyber risks are definitely one of the biggest risks that are out there, and it's evolved dramatically in the last 18 months with people being moved at home, working from everywhere. The ways that we can do it in order to provide ourselves more security is to ensure that we're doing the basics correctly, taking all the control measures possible and getting increased visibility across our environment, whether you're a big business or a
sorry, John. Yeah, what are the basics? Just remind our viewers, what are these basics?
So some of the most important things to do is obviously be aware of that there are threats out there. Make sure you're updating all of your systems. If something is there to be updated, manage that and make sure it's done correctly. And then look out for strange and anomalous behavior. Attackers don't just come in and hit straight off the bat. They would be in there for weeks or months. So be able to identify any changes or strange behavior.
So should you invest in these security softwares that you get sold and that you need to install on your laptop, on your device? And also, just this morning, my Android device told me I needed a system update, and it asked me if it could do it now or later. I said, do it now. Do those kind of system updates come with the latest protection kind of things?
Yeah, a lot of the updates that are done on various software tools, platforms, phones, etc., are there to cover what newly discovered security holes and security bugs. Security software is one element of it, but installing it and forgetting it doesn't really do the job. You need to make sure that you're reacting to alerts. So if something is strange, be able to see that and be notified that you need to look at it in order to respond. And that's why we have professional organizations that can assist with that.
Okay, now, we download a lot of apps on our devices, and you've correctly said that many of us are now working from home largely. I mean, there are organizations where 90% of the workforce is working from home and still delivering services and products and all the activity that they are supposed to. So what is within our control? I mean, we've got these apps on our... What is actually in my control? What is in the control of the Department of Justice, which was hacked just the other day?
Well, you're in control of your devices, absolutely. So make sure that you're only downloading from the registered and correct app stores if it's a mobile device. Within a business environment, make sure you're only using authorized applications. And if not, you need to make sure you have that visibility. No matter where your people are sitting, it doesn't matter where they are, that your boundary is no longer within the office building. You need to know if someone's downloaded or installed something new, and be able to make sure that those are kept up to date. And there are tools that are both practical and affordable that can do that.
Okay. Finally, I mean, in the last 18 months in particular, with every business working digitally, we get bombarded with all kinds of spam and people asking if you need this, if you want this, you want that. Sometimes people don't look, they just click on a link. So don't click on a link unless it's coming from a safe space, basically. That level of vigilance and awareness is key as well.
Absolutely. Awareness is a very critical aspect of this. I think the important thing is, think of it as you would in your real life. If someone simply walked up to you and said, yeah, quickly, I want to take you somewhere, and took you by the hand and led you into some unknown building, you're not going to go. So don't do it when you're online. Don't hit on the links if you don't know it's you don't know the person that's sending it to you. And most importantly, don't trust something just simply because you saw it online. Make sure you do your own research. Make sure you're deploying user awareness training programs to your people, and speak more about cybersecurity concerns. I think that's the biggest aspect. When we're sharing more information, people are more aware, and that way you should take better decisions.
Thank you very much. From J2 Software, John McLoughlin. Some of the basics, he says, cybersecurity, just make sure you are in control of your device at all times and just follow the basics. Don't just believe anything and then you're clicking without having verified if it's coming from a credible source. Okay, still ahead on the